Alright, hopefully I can do this in less than 10 minutes. Probably not. Alright, hey guys, so pretty much you're here because you want to learn how to make an avatar. This is your first time making an avatar. This is the video for you. Alright, so pretty much what we're going to start with is what you're going to need. So first off, we're going to need the Unity version. This may change in the future. They always do. Unity 2019.4.31. I'm going to put that link in the description below. And pretty much what are you going to do here first is you're gonna go install this version of Unity with Unity Hub. First off, you do need Unity Hub first. So go click on that, click install, follow the instructions further on. And once you do have Unity Hub, that's just like say the main menu of Unity creations and all that. Something like that. But then once you get Unity Hub, you go down, you go to Unity Editor 64-bit if you have PC. You have Mac, obviously you have Mac OS right here and additional resources down here. But I have a PC, so we're gonna go with Unity Editor.64-bit. And if you're uploading avatars in VrChat for Quest, you do need Android target support because the Quest 2 or the Quest 1 runs on a Android CPU, a Snapdragon, I think. Alright, so pretty much once you get this and all that, you're pretty much set to have something. Oops, just change that. So this is pretty much Unity Hub right here. Double click on it once you finally get it. Now I have many projects here. Don't feel discouraged because you will see this in the near future on your screen as well. But pretty much you're gonna be in projects. You're gonna go new. You're gonna go 2019.31. You're gonna name your project like test, or like first avatar creation. Make sure it's kept on 3D and then create. And once that is done, you are set to have this screen. You have the choice of either making it light or dark mode. I chose dark mode, obviously. Alright, so that's the first thing you need. Alright, now the second thing you need is download Blender. You can have any versions of Blender, hopefully the newest one, because the newest one is the best one for what I usually work with in my personal experience. This is great, so if you want to fix up some bones in your model, let's say you don't like something that's on the model, you want to take it off, this application is the thing for you. So I already have Blender installed, but pretty much it's a pretty simple way to install it. I'll put in the link in the description below. You download Blender, you follow the instructions, and further on, and you're all set. And pretty much what you do, and you open it up in your device. It'll take a little bit of time to download or load up, and pretty much you can have all of this. And this is pretty much what Blender is all about. So pretty much, obviously, every time you start a Blender project, for me, you just left click here, hold it, select box, right click, and delete. I'll teach you how to use Blender and all that stuff later in the future. Alright, so now that you got your Unity, got your Blender, now you want to start knowing what you want to make. So for me, first off, I'm gonna start making models right here. So this is a 3D model resource website. It's a great website. There's many things here. Nintendo, PlayStation, all the classic stuff's here. But for me personally, I'm gonna search up probably, let's try Call of Duty. There you go. So we got Call of Duty. First one here. We got some ghost avatars. I'm probably gonna work with Hesh. Never mind, I'm not gonna work with Hesh. I'll try this one. Alright, I'll try Keegan from Ghost. So this is pretty much the model, and pretty much in this website, just download the zip archive once, and there you go. Your computer will download it right here. It's a zip file. Alright, and then once you're set, this screen hopefully pops up or not. It will be in downloads. I'll teach you how to format all of those files soon. But this isn't the only website you can use. There's other websites. You can also use this place called Sketchfab. Sketchfab is also another 3D resource website. You can do other things like, let's say you want to do Halo, right here. But if you do want to download these stuff, some of them do cost money, some of them are hard to get or not downloadable. So pretty much up here, go to where it says, downloaded animated stat packs. Just click on the checkbox where it says downloadable, and boom. So you pretty much have an arsenal or a collection of anything you want. Alright, so that's Sketchfab. Next one is a really great one. This is where I started. VrCmods.com. I'll put these links in the description below as well. So pretty much you can download these prefabs into Unity, and they pretty much set the avatars for you with the bones and everything. It's great. But right now I'm gonna work with how to start an avatar from scratch and how you're gonna add your bones. So I'm gonna click on Download Zip Archive. Oh wait, I already did that. Let me just cancel that real quick. Alright, so go to here. Okay, so let's say you. Alright, so you're gonna go down here, Files on your computer. Alright, now there's a lot of stuff, of course, but pretty much what you're gonna be doing is you're gonna go to your. You should have a quick access, and you could go in there. And right here, what you can do is actually or pretty much anywhere in your PC, like an empty space. For me, I have an external hard drive. You're gonna go here or anywhere, right click, new folder. I'm gonna name this folder Keegan Avatar. Double click on it. There's nothing there. Of course, you're gonna have to go to your downloads, scroll up here, get your body, pretty much left click, hold it, and drag it all the way to Keegan Avatar. It may take some time. Alright. Now we got the body, now we're gonna add in the head. Alright, so we got everything here, that's good. Alright, now this is the part where it's gonna get interesting. So you're gonna open up your Blender. Alright, take all this out, the camera, the cube, and the sunlight. And pretty much, this is how you're gonna use Blender. So most of the time you're gonna be up here in the top left, File, Import. Now I know everything from that website I got it off of mostly exports it as objects. So we're gonna go to Import, wait for an object. So we're gonna put the import or put it in the model into Blender. So then I go find where it is. So me, I have an external hard drive. It was here, WD Black. And just look for my Keegan. It's on my Keegan head object. Don't worry about the MTLs. Those are, you don't have to worry about those. So I got my head. Now I'm gonna do the same thing. Import, wait for an object, Keegan body. Boom. All right. So there you go. So that's done. Now I'm gonna go check around if everything's fine. Looks like everything looks good to go. And then sometimes, let's say if you don't like how the hand is posed like that, you click on left click on the model of the hand. You go from object mode, you're gonna click on edit mode, like that. Now you can't just select it right here and automatically do that because it only selects what you see. So in order to fix that, just click, or you look up right here on the top bar where the 4 spheres are. On the very left of those 4 spheres is an X-ray mode. So we toggle it on, boom. And then pretty much do that. And yeah, you have the choice of doing that as well. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it simple as it is. Alright, if you ever want to turn off X-ray mode because it's hard to see through, of him, there you go, like that. Just click it again and boom. So now that you got your head and body done, or what you want your model to look like, you export it as an FBX. You always export these things as an FBX because one, it's really common sense. Alright, so now I'll go to the Keegan avatar, and now I'm going to name it. So I'm going to put Keegan ready for rig. Alright, export FBS, and you're all set. And now this is the part where we're going to add the bones. So what we're going to do here is going to go to this website called Mixamo. Obviously log in. Alright, now we're gonna upload character right here on the right side. Just upload, select character file, or you can also drag it into there. So let's go find out Keegan, rig. Ready for rig. Open up. It's gonna load for you. So pretty much website. This website by Adobe called Mixamo is gonna help you put your bones in, and it's really easy. So you see how it's sideways here? We're gonna fix that. So we're gonna put rotate on the y-axis. Here we go. I'm gonna click on next. So pretty much put these circles here. These are gonna align where everything is. Now for some of you who are using models that already have bones and they're fine, you can skip this part. This is just for if you want to like have some flexibility and create like multiple genres or multiple styles of avatars. This is for you. I'm probably going past like 10 minutes. Alright, so I got my model set. Looks good. I'm gonna click on next, next again. And then right here you can, click on animation to see how things are. Looks like everything looks good so far. I'm gonna click download, set it as T-pose, and then just click download again. Alright, so you see right here in your computer or device, right here that is finished downloading. Right click, show in folder. Right click again, and you're gonna rename it to, if you want, I do it in parentheses, rig, and I send it to the Keegan folder. Alright, so I got my Keegan avatar and it says rigged, right? So rigged just means that it has bones and it's given, bones in for video games. So now, at this point, you want to go check it out how everything is. You're gonna go to file, instead of object, you're gonna go click on import, and not object this time, we're gonna click on FBX. Then we're gonna go look for Keegan, and we see right here it says rigged. We'll click on that, and another thing you should do is when you go right here on the right side, armature, ignore leaf bones, because Blender tends to like import useless bones that like come out of the model, and we don't want that. Alright, so we already see here there's some things going on, and we could fix that. So what you could do is left click on the ball on top of his head or the bone, and then shift click whatever that model is, and then right here from object mode, weight paint. Alright, and then remember what I told you about the X-ray, just turn that on, and then from draw you're gonna go all the way down to gradient. You're gonna click on that because that allows you to select the arm. Now you could click R and move around and see what's going on, and what's going on is this arm bone, it has control over this part of the model, which we don't want. So how we're going to fix this is we're going to go from obviously in gradient and set the weight to 0. Alright, after that, and what you're going to do is you're going to hold left click and drag. This pretty much makes an invisible wall that stops the bone from controlling a certain area. And this is it. So we got that done. We do it on the shoulder. And pretty much, yeah. Alright, now this spine piece right here, we do want to have control over this part. So I'm going to set that to 1. That activates the control. Right, just going to set everything like that. Alright, so for me, I'm going to put the whole thing red. Hopefully it's fine. Set to object mode. Alright, so we're done with that object. Now we're going to go work on the other objects. Let's try this one. Once again, we're going to set the weight to 0 so it has no control over that. Should look good. Okay, now for this part, it might be a little tricky. It's pretty much simple trick to do. Is just put your mouse right where that armpit is. Just start over there, because you don't want to start too far up. Because if you do, it's just gonna lose. This bone is gonna lose control of this bottom part, and it's not gonna look good. So make sure it has control over the whole side of that arm. And yeah, it looks good now. Do the same thing for this side. Again, start at armpit, just carefully, slowly does that. Alright, looks good. Alrighty. This is probably going past 10 minutes, I'm sorry for that. But bear with me here. Okay. Alright, now for this part, there's like an antenna piece. In the future, you're gonna see pieces like that's behind the neck or something like that. It's a simple fix again, so for the neck, you don't want that to control the antenna, so just set that to blue. And same thing for the head, just in case if it ever um, has control over something. Now set the weight to 1 on spine 1. Make sure this one, mainly spine 1, has control over a lot of things on the upper chest piece. Depending on what your model is. Alright, so that's good. Alright, looks like I see one more spike. Let me just fix that. Alright, ready? Oops. Alright, and I think we're good. So, once you're done with, fixing everything up, one thing you could do actually is click on the bone here, and from object mode, instead of, weight paint and stuff, just click on the bone by itself, go to pose mode. Once again, hopefully you're on X-ray mode on. I mean, it's still on. And, click on the rotate button here. You can, test it out how everything is. Yeah, I think everything looks good. So once we're done with that, pretty much you're gonna go to File, Export, FBX. Alright, and then for here, you can put, in parentheses or not, fixed rig. So pretty much you fixed up the bones and, the model in which, you want it to look, good. Actually, wait, my bad. I messed up that other side. Okay. Alright, so let me just show you something now that I'm doing this, just in case, like, let's say you did mess up on something. So let's say I have to fix his bones again, but I already have the first Keegan model fixed rig. It's okay, so pretty much simple way to get over it is just export as FBX again, and instead of fixed rig, you could do fixed rig 2.0 or like 1.1. Alright, and then it should be good. Okay, so now that you're done with that, you can exit out. So I'm gonna exit out. I don't have to save since it's already saved in my files. Okay, and let me go to my Unity project. Remember, it's just let me just remind you, it's just double click on Unity Hub, new 2019.4.31, name your project, keep it at 3D, create. Once you're done with that, you should see this. Alrighty, and I did forget to tell you, you do need one last thing. You do need a real VrChat account. Like, you gotta make it through home and all that. Just go to the VrChat website, create an account there, make your password, save it. After that, you're gonna sign in, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna go down to you right here in the website, download, and you're gonna need what's called VrChat avatars SDK3. So what SDK3 is, it's pretty much a Unity package that helps you upload it to VrChat, obviously. So there's two ways to do it. So you can double click on it so it automatically import it, or you can also save it in your files and drag it from your files into the Unity assets right there and click on import. Once again, sorry for the long video, but this is pretty much what I do on, I'd say, a daily basis. Okay, so pretty much, once you got your SDK3 fully in, you see it right there, the VrChat SDK folder. Still importing, but on the top you see VrChat SDK shows up here now. Alright, and now you're set. So pretty much what we're gonna do is gonna click on your folder, find your Keegan avatar. I'm gonna minimize this. Alright, and pretty much select every texture we have here, and you can either import it to Unity or drag it down here. So you can import it to the Unity assets. So we got our textures. Alright, and then we have our fixed rig 2.0. Alright, so now this is pretty much how it's all. This is the fun part. How we're gonna do this, we're not just gonna drag, left click and drag it into the scene, because if you do that, the position is all, off. So we're not gonna do that. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna drag it into sample scene here on the left side of your screen. That way it will set everything, location and position to 0, which is good. Now obviously, if you still have you noticed that the sun is somewhat, well, pretty much below Keegan's face. Yeah, that's a bad thing, because the sun is actually really up high and Keegan is a little bit too tall. That just shows that this model is too tall. How we can fix that is one way I try to fix it is try to set this from scale. You're gonna set it to, I'm gonna try 0.1. Alright, it's a little bit too short. You want your avatar somewhat close to the sun. I'm gonna make it like halfway from the sun and the floor of the Unity. Alright. Okay, so once I'm done with that, obviously I can do that, and then left click on directional light and delete it, because your avatar doesn't need the light. It really doesn't. Alright, and then this is pretty much how you're gonna set it to humanoid, because right now it's all stuck on T-pose. There's nothing you can do, it's just a model by itself. You're gonna go from, on the right side model, you're gonna go from select, make sure you're on rig right here. You're gonna set it from generic to humanoid and apply. Alright, now your model is now humanoid. It can, it has working bones. We're just gonna click on configure and save, only save, to check if all of the bones are intact. Everything looks good, everything's in the green. If, Unity sometimes it says, oh, the bones is rotated wrong or something like that. Or what you could do is first, minimize any one of these body parts, the triangle going down, make sure it's pointing to the right. And once you do that, you can scroll down, pose, and force T-pose. But right now the model's fine, so we could just click on done. Minimize this on assets. Alright, and now we need a avatar descriptor. So click on main model, add component on the right, you're gonna type VRC avatar. Obviously it shows up right there, avatar descriptor. Right here, you're gonna click on edit. Boom. Gonna make sure that this white ball here, this is pretty much your in-game eyes. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna set it to somewhere where it's between your eyes, obviously, and you're gonna have it inside or a little bit forward. Right now it's in a good position, so I'm all set. So now you're done. That's it. So all you have to do is go to VrChat SDK on the top, show control panel, account, just uh, alrighty. And after that, Unity is gonna say all this red flag and stuff like that. Don't worry about it. So just click autofix. Whatever it says autofix, you can just click it. It's fine. Alright. Looks like it's ready to go, and then you can build and test. So click build and test. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. No, don't click build and test. Build and publish for Windows. No, cancel. Damn. Okay. Oh shit. Build and publish for Windows. Alright, so once you're here, just click X on that, name your avatar. So I'm gonna just put Keegan, make it public. You can choose public or private, add a description. Content warnings. Now Keegan's fine some COD, so it's not that bad. Just click on the above information is accurate and all that. Oh, if you want to set up a thumbnail, because obviously this does not look good just looking at the legs, just click on this middle thing here, click on that, and move around in Unity and see this. This is your thumbnail camera. You can move it. So I'm gonna put it right here, like that. And I'm gonna teach you this later, like how to make a nice thumbnails. But pretty much once you're done, you click on this middle thing again. Boom, you got Keegan right there. And upload. And you're set. So this is pretty much how to make an avatar simply. I'm gonna make a new video on how to make an avatar, import it to Quest, and yeah, hopefully this tutorial helped you out. And that I didn't bore you to death. But yeah, like and subscribe and tune in for more.